There is so much that has gone wrong over the last 8 years. But to me, one of the things that is most heartbreaking is the loss of optimism. I hear it so often when people say, how are we going to get out of this? Is there a way out of this? Are jobs coming back? How can I afford college for my son? And the answer is yes, there is a way out. It starts with a plan, a well-executed plan, and people who are absolutely focused on making America better for all of its people. As people look toward the future, there is so much hope and so much optimism. Solving the economic and jobs issue it's not one answer, it's a group of interrelated answers. The average family is still having to choose between gas and groceries. Revitalizing our economy begins with 3 steps. Trade agreements that are fair trade agreements, not so-called free trade agreements. A tax code that is both business-friendly and family-friendly, encouraging made-in-America type production. And we also need to make sure that education is available and affordable for anyone who'd like to have it, and that's the future of our business. I've started a small business. I've dealt with the issues of the spiraling cost of health care for my employees. My business was essentially helping other businesses grow, and I think that is a skill that is deeply needed right now in Congress. When times are tough, when we see the economy going down, a mom, a small business owner, would know it's time to be very, very careful about spending, to focus your dollars where they most need to go. And somehow that's been lost in Washington. Well, I was born in Dayton, as was my husband, and my children were both from this area. I started school in City of Dayton schools, Jefferson Elementary, a wonderful old school. I met John in high school. We've been married for 26 years, and both of my children are now still in college. Katie is working on a graduate degree, and my son Andrew has just finished undergraduate and is looking toward a master's program in theater. My father's brother was a Marine who served on Guadalcanal in World War II. All 3 of my mother's brothers served. My dearest cousin, who grew up like a brother to me, served during the Vietnam era. My grandfather, who was from a very small town in Tennessee, served in 2 wars, Spanish-American War and World War I. And he always said that the things he was proudest of were his 7 children and those 2 uniforms. My father worked on the Norden bomb sight project as an engineer at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. But as a Daytonian, we all have connections to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. I believe with all my heart that people who serve the country in public service, elected office, whatever type of public service, should come to that job with the same sense of mission and honor and integrity as those who serve in uniform. The government in Washington is made up of the people we elect and send there. I am leading in the direction the people of my district want us to go, that we together will take our whole community forward.